I'm not the one speaking, but the girl who's speaking here today is a really, really great friend of mine, and she inspires me a lot, and I know my life would not be the same without her, so I hope after you guys hear her speak today, you guys will feel the same way. So give it up for Ella, guys.
You lost the orange bracelet home for the fall risk one. Hi everybody, thank you so much for coming today, and thank you so much for this amazing opportunity. My name is Ella McLaughlin, I'm 22 years old, and I am a survivor. So, a little bit about that piece. I have the rarest kind of diabetes in the world. It's type 1 diabetes, but it's a rare subset. So subset type A, subset type brittle. So it's a subset of a subset. So basically what it means is it's autoimmune, so it's not the kind you get from like type 2, like old age, sometimes obesity, or like your pancreas doesn't produce enough, your body can't use it right. That's type 2. I have type 1. At this point in time, there is no known cause. For no reason, our body just attacks and kills our insulin-producing cells, leaving us insulin-dependent for life. So with insulin, the same thing that can kill us if we have too much, takes 7 minutes for brain death, and then that's it, we're gone. Or if we don't have enough, we can go into DKA, diabetic ketoacidosis, which means when your body isn't using, because basically what insulin does is insulin combines with the carbohydrates in the food that you eat to make energy for you to live on. When you don't have insulin to combine with your carbs to basically turn into the kind of stored glucose from the carbs in the food that you eat called glycogen, your blood sugar gets really high. So your body starts running off the alternative, which is something called ketones. So like your muscles, or sometimes fat or muscles, and those are actually extremely deadly. And eventually what happens is you go into full body paralysis, and then you go into a coma. I've been a full coach, so I've died 5 times, and I just keep coming back. So I also have a rare condition called dysautonomia. Basically what that means is my body cannot self-regulate autonomic functions unless I have my IV fluids. So 24/7, every day for the rest of my life, I am hooked up to an IV pump, which has my IV fluids. It's basically IV Gatorade. And then I also have to wear my insulin pump, and then I also have to wear my continuous glucose monitor, and I also have this lovely thing accessed every week. It is called a port. It was surgically placed. This was my 12th surgical procedure. It's kind of like someone with a lot of people with cancer have these ports. And so every week I have 1 inch, it's a 1 inch long needle, and it's about as thick as a Ticonderoga pencil lead. Yes, it hurts. I endure about 50 needles a day between everything I have to do. So that said, I have had feeding tube insertion, reconstruction, removal surgery, 8 PICC lines, which is like a really big needle that goes, it's like a super IV, goes from your arm all the way to your heart. I've also had another one over here that almost took my life with a terminal condition called sepsis. It is a bacterial infection that can kill you. So I've spent over 450 days in the hospital since August 11th, 2014. Everything happens for a reason. Everybody has a story. Everybody's going through something. Doesn't matter where you are, who you are, everyone's going through something. Everyone has a story. I can't change the fact that I have these conditions, but what I can control is how I react. So I choose to laugh instead of cry. So instead of, I'm starving, I can't stop throwing up, this is so annoying. Like, literally, my stomach's so pathetic, it like cannot even be a stomach, like seriously, come on, get it together. So I flip that, and laughter is definitely something that is nature's medicine. Because when you're laughing, you actually trigger a spot in your brain that is like the happy chemicals, hormones. So I choose to laugh. Laughing is the best pain medicine. It's the best everything. It's awesome. So why do I have a wheelchair? Because my heart rate is not able to be regulated. So there are some times where I can't walk, because when I walk or I stand up, my pulse will spike and my blood pressure will drop and I'll just pass out. So that's why I have a wheelchair. Side note, not everybody who has a wheelchair can't walk. Sometimes it's for cardiovascular reasons, heart system. So biggest thing I want everyone to really just try to think about is no matter what you're going through, you're all here for a reason. I'm living proof of that statement. Everybody in this world has a reason. Everybody is here. All lives matter. Doesn't matter who you are, where you've been, what you've done, what has happened to you. We are all survivors of something. And lastly, in honor of 3 people that currently have passed away, I am requesting that as many people just do a random act of kindness, something small. You're walking into a door, you see someone struggling, open the door for them. Something simple, because the more random acts of kindness, we can create a world that is even more awesome and more positive. So again, thank you everyone for this amazing opportunity, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And remember, no matter what you're going through, you can do it. And if you're still alive, well, you're still 100% success rate.